Craving cookies? In my mixing bowl, I already have 7 tablespoons of pre-softened coconut oil. And to that, I'm going to add 3/4 cup of coconut sugar and 3 tablespoons of black extract molasses. And now blend this until it's incorporated. Scrape down the sides of it. And I'm also going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now that the vanilla's in there, I'm going to blend this again. Now for the dry ingredients. In this bowl I have 3/4 cup of the Namaste all-purpose flour, gluten-free, and a 1/2 cup of Bob's Red Mill's 1-to-1. 1 tablespoon of cacao powder, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger root, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I use pink Himalayan. And before we add them to the blender, I'm just going to give it a quick mix, just to incorporate all the spices with the flour. All right, let's get this in. I want to incorporate this a little bit at a time, making sure to scrape down the sides of the bowl if necessary. We're just going to get this last bit in there. So I've got my dough here. You'll want to make sure it'll stick together when you roll it in a bowl. And it looks good to me. Before we get to that point, I'm going to go ahead and add my chocolate chips. So now that we have our dough incorporated, we're going to make our cookies by rolling them in 2-inch balls. the oven and give the cookies a firm press. And we'll bake for another 2 minutes. So the cookies turned out so delicious. They're spicy, the ginger, the cinnamon, the molasses, they're amazing. The recipe makes 16 to 18 cookies depending on how large you make your balls. Blackstrap molasses have some marvelous health benefits. It's high in iron, calcium, magnesium, selenium, and vitamin B6. If you want a little energy burst, give these a try. They're majestic. This is a great recipe for the holidays. You could never have enough good cookie recipes. I know you're going to enjoy this twist on chocolate chip cookies. Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.